What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Eagles Talk from Delco. I am your host, JT, and member of the brand new Bird Gang Nation Sports Media Network. Also, co-host of the One Eagles Nation Sports Report with my co-host, D Gifted 314. Can you guys please go follow him and subscribe him? You know, it's St. Louis native, but he rocks hard with the Eagles, and we're going to be bringing you all that show every Friday night. You know, give me all the best insight. And I just wanted to do this video. You know, obviously game day is here. Atlanta Falcons, you know, they're waiting for us down there. So, you know, just I wanted to give some quick thoughts on it. Me and my co-host, we actually did do a show this past Friday, and I talked about, you know, a lot of the things that I, you know, thought about this game and how it can play out. Guys, this is a 50-50 game. You know, like I said, we're very similar, you know, to Atlanta Falcons as having a new coach, you know, new system, you know, different players. And this is really a toss-up. Now, I'm going to get my prediction in a bit, but let's talk about Atlanta's offense. Matt Ryan, Matty Ice. He's been there. He's done it. You know, he's been on the biggest stage that you could possibly be on, you know, even though, well, we all know what happened with that. You know, the Falcons sort of choked the best opportunity away to win the Super Bowl. But, you know, he's not to be slept on. Yeah, he's not the Matt Ryan of old, but, you know, he's still Matt Ryan that knows how to win. We've heard all week about, you know, the problems that they're going to be facing on our offensive line and how our defensive line should be able to eat. And while I do, you know, believe that, you know, and expect for our defensive line to go out there and, you know, shut them down, crazy things have happened, guys. So, you know, we can't go down there thinking that we're just going to, you know, walk all over that team in their own building. And I said this in a video on Friday. Atlanta, it seems like playing against the Eagles is always their Super Bowl. They get up for the Eagles, especially when the Eagles come down there. And the Eagles don't have a lot of success playing down in Atlanta, you know, for whatever the reason is. But like I said, offensively, you know, let's talk about their skill position players. Calvin Ridley is a bona fide #1 receiver. I'm telling you guys, Russell Gage, don't be so dismissive of Russell Gage. You know, he's gotten better and better, you know, for the 3 years he's been in the league. You know, Matt Ryan trusts him, you know. It's a guy that we can't ignore and overlook. And I talked about another thing on the show. Cordell Patterson, you know, who seems like he's been around since the 2010s, like, you know, before 2010. While we know him for special teams and kick returns, he can catch the rock. And, you know, I think Atlanta might have a, you know, game plan where they might try to single him up on Avonte Maddox out of the slot in certain situations. I mean, they're going to be looking for any possible, you know, exploit they can do. So that's another matchup to keep an eye on. Now, let's talk about the tight ends. Kyle Pitts, you know, we all know about the hype coming out, but let's not forget about Hayden Hurst. Terrific, you know, tight end. You know, he's been in the league 4 or 5 years. They traded with the Baltimore Ravens to bring him in. I mean, that's a beyond formidable duo of tight ends, you know, to have to defend. So I guess I'll switch it over, you know, talking about our defense. Our cornerback situation, like I said, you know, I mean, I'm not 100% in love with it. You know, but I think it's adequate. You know, Darius Slay, Steve Nelson, you know, I think they form a pretty solid duo. But I got a feeling, guys, that players are going to be there to be had for the Falcons. And this is where, going back to the defensive line, we're going to really, really need them to, you know, come through and make what everybody thinks is going to happen a reality, which is they're going to have to dominate up front. Because if they give Matt Ryan just enough time, I mean, it doesn't matter, you know, what happens with defensive line. He's going to pick them apart. And, you know, offensively, you know, Jalen Hurts, you know, you got to be the guy today. I mean, I believe in you. I believe, you know, that he's going to go out there. Now, I think it's going to be somewhat of a slow start. You know, it's going to take us, you know, maybe half a quarter to really find our footing. But the one thing we can't have happen is to let the Falcons jump on us early. You know, if we get the ball and we go 3 and out and struggle a little bit, the defense is going to have to hold serve. Because if the Falcons, you know, get on there and they get down, score a touchdown, that arena is going to be loud. They're going to be bringing it. And we don't want them to get too far out ahead, because then by the time we finally, get our footing and, trying to play catch up, it could possibly be too late. So that's not the situation we want to find ourselves in today. I certainly hope, that doesn't happen. So my prediction that, it's going to be a sweat. I mean, I think, this is going to be sweat for both our fan bases. I think this is a game that's going to come down to the end, and whoever doesn't make the big mistake, will be the team to win this. So what I'm going to say, I'm going to go our Birds 24-20. Our Birds against the Dirty Birds. Eagles, I think, pull it out, by 4 points. And that's just, it's just my gut feeling, guys. You guys let me know, what you think. And, let me mention again, guys, please go sub up the Bird Gang Nation Sports Media. It's a movement. You guys are going to be able to see a lot of your up and coming content creators all on one channel doing collaborations. My guy, Bird Gang 31, he put together the vision. So I'm asking you guys, go check it out, subscribe, and also subscribe to Eagles Talk from Delco. I'm 2 weeks in. I have 30 subscribers. Thank you to all 30 of you. Hopefully that number goes up. We're going to have lots of fun. But either way, I'm going to end this video because I know I've got a few things to do before the game starts. But anyway, like I said, fly Eagles fly, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.